what's going on, guys? So today we're going to do our first week recap of training leading into this meet in March. This week was relatively easy. Percentages anywhere from the 70 to 80 mark. I'm basing that off of a relatively easy training max, about 15 to 20 pounds lighter than what my best lifts are in each lift. So I'm basing that off of a 585 squat, a 355 bench, and then a 660 deadlift. So my best lifts that I've done in training, when I prepped for my meet last June that ended up getting canceled, were a 605 squat, a 370 bench, and a 675 deadlift. So all the percentages were way easy this week. All the lifts moved great. I'm adapting to the barbell lifts pretty fast. My recovery was good. So yesterday was actually, this is Monday morning, I'm recording this. Yesterday was actually my first week pushing the lifts a little bit, just kind of testing myself, seeing where I'm at based off of a percentage. So I hit some pretty easy lifts that will be posted next week, and kind of see, you guys will be able to see how I'm progressing and what my plan is going into this meet. So I'm going to do a quick little voiceover, show you some highlights from the week, and kind of explain what I'm doing. So this was my squat workout. So this was last Sunday. This is my top set. It's about 80% of my max at 585. So that's a triple at 465. The way I like to do my programming is I like to do a top set of a little bit higher percentage and then drop the weight down to a lower percentage and hit some volume work there just to get some good work in that anywhere from that 70 to 85% range where most of your strength is going to be built at. So I did a 465 triple, dropped the weight down to 425, and I hit it 3 sets of 4, really just working on bracing, trying to pull myself into the hole, keep that tension the whole time. So the tempo is a little bit slower than I would like it, but it moved really well and felt completely pain-free, so that's always a plus. So moving into Tuesday. So Tuesday I hit a really easy triple, probably even a little too easy, but I'm trying to focus on recovery, and like I said, this is an intro week, so that was 285 for a triple. Did some down sets at like 265 that were way easy as well. Moving into Thursday, I did, this is high bar pause squats. I did kind of to reinforce bottom position and reinforce getting that tension in the hole, and then also to warm up for my deadlift. So I deadlifted right after that on Thursday. This was my top set, 525 for 3. You can see me readjusting my grip quite a bit. It was my first week back doing hook grip, so my thumbs were killing me. If anybody's interested in that, I can do a video on hook grip. It's awesome. So there was my top set, 525 for a triple, and then here's my down sets. I did 3 sets of 4 at 475. So way easy work. And then after that was my workout on Friday, which I posted up in the video earlier this week. So that's my recap. On Friday I did, for those that didn't watch the video posted earlier this week, I did some close grip work. I ended up bumping the percentage up just a little bit because I think I undersold myself on the bench earlier in the week. So I did some close grip paused bench, 265 for 3 sets of 5, and then all my accessories after that. So the way I do my programming is typically the same for all the lifts, but right now I'm squatting twice a week, benching twice a week, and deadlifting once a week. So that's based off my recovery abilities. Some people can deadlift twice a week or squat 3 times a week. I've found that this 2 to 2 to 1 squat, bench, and deadlift, I found that that's really good for me recovery. It allows me to get my main movement in and then a secondary movement that either strengthens a weak point or reinforces a good pattern. So like those pause squats, those were really light, but they reinforced a good pattern, kept me tensioning in the hole, and it carried over for when I did my heavier squat session, which was yesterday. I noticed you can notice even in a week's time, if you're really thinking about it and reinforcing that position, those same cues are going to apply over when you put more weight on the bar. So that's kind of what I did. All my lifts were followed by accessories based off of my weaknesses. So that's kind of how you have to do accessories, is based off your own personal thing. So when I'm programming for clients, it starts out with a general template, but then as we go on after the first 4 to 8 weeks and we see where their personal weaknesses are, then you can start to get a more personalized program to where it's built around those weaknesses, which for beginners are typically upper in powerlifting anywhere. Typically upper back, bracing and breathing is usually an issue, and then hamstrings and glutes are usually an issue. So those are typically where I put my accessories just to start, so people can make a little bit of progress in the first 8 weeks, and then once we buckle down and find where their weakness is at, that's where the real progress is made. So that's how I'm doing my training. That was my first week back. That was kind of my intro week back into the competition lifts. So you will see some heavier lifting coming up in the future. So I will post another video probably into this week with a wrap up again, probably some informational content posted before that, because I got a few ideas on supplements and nutrition and programming, that some rants I need to get off my chest about this status of the industry right now. So hopefully you guys will tune in for that. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch up with you next week.